The issues discussed on the Roll Call Room podcast do not reflect the opinions of any specific agency and are the views of the host or guest only. Any persons discussed may be fictional for comedic purposes. This podcast is rated explicit and listener discretion is advised.
How you doing? Pistachio nut, 2 cones. You love this. Can I help you?
While you're standing around, there are crimes being committed.
Would it make you happier if we had cut the line?
You're wasting our taxpayers' dollars.
Ma'am, do you get a break while you're at work?
Yes?
You do. You see, because we work 12-hour shifts. 12 hours. Dealing with gangsters, crackheads, rapists, all so that people like yourself can sleep better at night. Now, just because we're peace officers, it doesn't mean we are not entitled to a break. Or in this case, enjoying a cold treat on a very hot day, just like everyone else.
I pay your salary.
You know what, ma'am? Yes, you do. Which means that you have actually paid for this. You want a lick?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Roll Call Room podcast. And now, your hosts, Nick and Mike.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to a bonus episode of the Roll Call Room. I am your host, Nick. Mike is out of the studio today with the family. And in studio, ladies and gentlemen, very special co-host, guest co-host, Detective Mario, all the way from New York City.
Hello, hello.
How happy are you to be here finally?
It's pretty cool. It's good.
Pretty
I like
wild, right?
Yeah.
You hadn't seen this studio, right?
No, not at all.
What do you think?
Very nice.
It's a lot different than the YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've added a lot of stuff. I got to update that.
Spacious.
Yeah. So, hit a lot of traffic, huh?
Yeah. 95 sucks.
Yeah. Welcome to the Commonwealth. Welcome. So you're down here. How you liking it?
Good.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with you.
Yeah. I got a nice tattoo today.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also a tattoo artist. I forgot to tell you guys that in the first 12, 13 episodes. I got little Mario in the studio too.
Hello.
That's Mario's little, well, not little anymore, his son. He's in studio. I got a couple of shout outs that I want to do. Thin Blue Swine did a nice cartoon for us again on Instagram. Check them out, Thin Blue Swine. Griff Girly Girl, Heather from Rocks for Leos, Kimber King, Allison. Who did I leave out? Anybody? I think I got everybody. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. So, Detective Mario, big stuff in the news. Once again, Starbucks doesn't serve cops again.
I hate Starbucks.
Yeah, it's easy for you. You don't really drink Starbucks, right?
Yeah, man. I'm not that bougie shit.
Yeah. What do you drink?
Dunkin' Donuts.
All right. Well, that means you have no taste.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of.
I don't really drink coffee.
You don't?
I'm not really a coffee drinker.
Why?
Just don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think about like Starbucks? What do you think about them like not serving cops? This is the second time I think in 2 weeks refusing to serve cops.
Yeah, I mean, on the job, we go into certain places, you get the dirty looks, go in uniform, so you expect it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Riverside County. That's where it happened. Riverside County. 2 deputies refused service at Starbucks. Yeah. So it looks like they went in there, went up to the counter, asked for some service, and they waited 5 minutes. They got ignored, and then they rolled the fuck out. They were like, "I'm out of here."
Yeah,
And then they probably went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, because they get served there.
I think personally, I think there's a lot of folks on social media that are talking about, it's an individual store issue. It's not a corporate issue. It's not the company being anti-cop. I'm not going to get politically into it, but I got to tell you this: it starts at the top and it works its way down.
Yeah, absolutely.
The reason why you don't see cops, or the majority of great cops, punching people in the face is because they know that there's a policy from up top that says you can't punch people in the face.
Absolutely.
And until you have a CEO that comes out publicly and says, if you refuse to serve anyone, it doesn't matter if it's a fireman, a policeman, or mailman, it doesn't make a difference. Male person, politically correct, doesn't matter. If you refuse to serve anybody in one of our stores, you will be terminated on the spot. And until that policy comes out publicly from whoever the knucklehead is that's in charge of Starbucks, that culture is going to continue. And it's not just Starbucks. In my jurisdiction, we had a noodle place that makes pasta. Officer went in there. Somebody came out from the kitchen and said, "We don't serve cops here." Same thing. The company didn't come out and say, countrywide, they didn't turn around and say, "Hey, if you refuse service for anybody, you're fired on the spot." None of this shit that they're doing now, like with this Riverside County, they put the employees on suspension and pending further investigation. It's cut and dry.
Yeah.
You refuse service. If you refuse to service on a minority or somebody with a disability, that's it. It's over. You're done. It's discrimination. But it seems like for police officers, it's more of like it's part of your job. It's part of your job more lately to be treated like shit, and you just need to get over it. And I personally, I love Starbucks. I used to patronize Starbucks quite a bit. I would get a cup of coffee on my way into work, right out of roll call, and then just before they closed. So 3 times a day I would go there and figure, $5 a shot, $15 a day. I barely go there now. Like it's becoming very, very hard to stick up for them, especially with my fellow officers. We don't make a hell of a lot of money in the law enforcement profession. So if a lot of officers, if they had a choice to go to 7-Eleven and get sewer water coffee for $1 versus getting Starbucks for $5, they usually go to 7-Eleven.
Right, and also 7-Eleven's open 24 hours.
Correct.
So
correct.
We can't go to bougie Starbucks.
And, Starbucks, especially except in like Manhattan where they have them that they're open 24 hours. But Starbucks, you got to get your shit together. I mean, it's just it's getting to the point where it's getting harder and harder for the ones that actually do care for you to defend you. There's nothing to defend. You had issues with the military sending coffee overseas to the military. You guys clear all that stuff up. You guys have yourself really good benefits for your employees. I get that. But, as far as first responders, I don't know if you know this, but when one of your Starbucks gets robbed, you're not going to be calling the mailman, just so you're clear. The people that you keep shitting on, those are the ones that are going to respond. And we respond the same, even though you treat us like crap. So your day of reckoning is coming.
Absolutely.
It's a matter of time, because I'm a loyal Starbucks person. And like I just said already, it's getting harder and harder to stick up for you. And with that being said, on our Instagram Roll Call Room podcast, I get this message from Code Coffee, Code Coffee Reno. These guys are fantastic. They're a great company. It's a Leo-owned coffee shop in Reno, Nevada. It's a spot where first responders go to meet up and families grab a quick bite before heading out. First responders were the inspiration for the coffee shop to open up, but it's for everybody. I've been going back and forth with them on Instagram. You know, these are the kind of coffee shops that need to start popping up. These are the kind of coffee shops, the mom and pop shops that need to start popping up and supporting. Like if Code Coffee Reno, Code Coffee Reno. I'm sorry, I keep messing your name up. I want to say Code of Coffee, but Code Coffee of Reno. If you had a bunch of those by me up in the Commonwealth, I'd be patronizing you instead of Starbucks. Unfortunately, not a lot of mom and pop shops for coffee where I am. But I really dig what you guys are doing. Keep spreading the mess. I love your Instagram. They got this, Mike, you guys see this. They got this picture up. Did they take it down? No, they didn't. No, that's awesome. So they took this picture in downtown Disney, right in front of the Starbucks.
Nice.
And I think they all have Code Coffee shirts on with their thumbs down in front of Starbucks. And I'm with you. I just think that the silent majority needs to speak up because Starbucks seems to think that they're just too big, that they can't fail. And enough is enough. I can get overpriced coffee anywhere. So great job, Code Coffee of Reno. Code Coffee Reno. Man, I did it again, third time. Jesus.
Come on, man.
I know. Fuck.
On another note,
Yeah.
talking about coffee.
Yeah.
Just basically going into a store in uniform or, wearing some swag, going in, you just got to watch out. We had an incident in New York where cop goes in, buys a sandwich, takes a bite out of it.
Oh, I saw that.
And there's a razor in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've been into some McDonald's where you order something and there's glass in it.
Yeah.
So, you got to be mindful of that too.
99.9% of the time I bag my lunch when I go into work.
You have to.
Mostly because I do keto. So it's very particular what I can eat.
What form of martial arts is that?
It's fuck yourself. Black belt in that. So
I got my black belt, JCPenney.
Yeah. I don't think they're in business anymore.
Shut up, Dick.
Okay.
Target.
But what I do is like if I have to buy any kind of food when I'm on duty, I will only eat from a place that does mobile order. And what I'll typically do is I'll park away from the place, but enough for me to see inside. And then I can see when my bag is ready. And then I walk in, grab it, and I walk out.
Right.
And it's so different from, almost 14 years ago when I first got on. You walked in there, you were proud.
Absolutely.
You got treated with the utmost respect. Yep. Folks, we don't go looking for discounts, but hey, if they come my way, I'm not going to accept them because I know that there's folks from my agency listening to this and they're just waiting for that opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't accept gratuities.
It's the same thing too. Like, we walk into a place and they're like, nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're a cop. I'm like, nah, listen, and then I take whatever, they refuse the money.
Yeah, I put it in a tip
jar.
There's
always, exactly. There's always that tip jar.
So I always put it in there.
I dump it right in there.
Yeah.
They yell. I just walk out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take anything. It's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it.
Lose my job.
I didn't take this job for anything free.
Yeah.
And if you do take stuff free, shame on you.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
It is. So with that, I'm gonna bring on this. I'm gonna call this person. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just so glad my son is in studio and he's just sitting there dumbfounded.
Well, He knows his place.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Hello.
Elizabeth.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Nick from Roll Call Room Podcast. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
What's going on? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
All right. So I didn't introduce you yet. So Detective Mario. So I get this email from our website, rollcallroom.com. I get this fantastic email. I was working, it was raining, was on an accident, and my phone goes off, and I look and I see that I got something on the Roll Call Room webpage, a message that comes in. So finished my accident real fast because I always love hearing from folks that listen to the podcast. And it's Elizabeth. Elizabeth reaches out to me. She got word of the podcast from your mom, right?
Yes, my
Okay.
awesome mom.
Your
Hi,
awesome
Mom.
mom.
Love you.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. So she passed on, and your mom, we'll get to her also because I don't want to get ahead of myself. So your mom, who's awesome, former LEO, retired, super badass.
Pretty badass.
Yeah, she
pretty amazing.
Yeah. So
She's gonna be so mad that I'm saying this.
Yeah, wait till she hears it. So she tells you, hey, this podcast, she sends it to you. You message us. You're like, super fan. Love what we're doing.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yes. Yeah. Are you all caught up now?
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm still working. I'm going backwards on episodes and stuff.
Good.
So
I'm glad you didn't start from the beginning because you wouldn't have stuck with the show if you listened to the first one and then came all the way up. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, the reason why I started listening to it was because you guys were talking about mental health, and that's something that I'm really big into in my job right now. So, just be able to break that boundary and change the stigma about talking about mental health within our job.
Yes.
Because it's just not being talked about.
Right.
So that's why I was like, what? People are speaking my language? This is dope. All right, cool. Let me listen.
Well, this is a prelude to an interview that we're going to do in January when Mike is in studio. Mike is not here right now. I know the backstory. Folks that are going to listen to this, I'm telling you right now, if there's ever an episode other than the one with Bobby coming on and telling his story, this is going to be the one that you're going to want to hear.
Stop!
I was touched that you trusted me enough to talk to me. We talked offline, and I think the great thing about this podcast and the many listeners now that we're over the 18,000 mark, I think that the folks that are listening have to hear that it's okay to start talking about stuff like this. Just retreating. Yeah, just retreating and saying nobody's going to understand. Believe it or not, the days of the minority of people in this profession that feel this way are over. It's actually the majority of the people that are working in this profession feel the way that you feel, I feel, Mario feels, Mike feels. And it's not disgruntledness. It's more of, we don't do a very good job with taking care of our officers once they get done with a major scene. We care about how they take care of the scene. We care about documenting them when they don't do their job correctly. What we're not doing a good job about is we're not helping them decompress after an incident is over. And then it's up to them once they get out of uniform and they're driving home or they get home. It's up to them to figure it out on your own. And those days have to stop. So that's one of the reasons why Mike and I started the podcast, and hearing from somebody like yourself definitely makes it worth it. Especially Mike and I had a pretty crappy week. So you messaged me, I think on Friday. Yeah, Friday. That whole week was just a crappy week. We had dealt with a lot of stuff. Folks that listened to the Jurassic leadership episode, there's a lot of stuff that happened.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear that one? That one was pretty good.
We just stop really quick for the Jurassic episode with what you told me was the thing with the
Morse code?
Oh my gosh.
Morse code.
I was crying laughing. I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, that was so
So I dropped Jurassic. I dropped Jurassic Park. I dropped Jurassic leadership in my cruiser while I was on the phone with Elizabeth. And I said, I'm going to drop this because after she told me her inspirational story, I said, the only gift that I can give you back is a new episode early. And I released it. So those of you that are listening to this one that I'm about to drop tonight, that's you're going to hear yourself tonight. in the description
No
of Jurassic
way.
Leaders is going to be, you'll see in the description where I dedicate the episode to you. So people keep on texting me and asking me who this person is. It's Elizabeth. So I got to change that, by the way, before we release this. So I'm going to change the name. It's going to be Elizabeth on there. And the reason being is come January, this is all going to make a lot of sense. So folks are going to be like, what is he talking about? Right, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
This is going to make a lot of sense. So
I'm even wondering what the hell you're talking about.
I'm telling you right now, you're going to be blown
dude,
away.
it's not even like that.
It
Okay,
is.
guys.
It's inspiration. Listen.
I mean, it's fucked up.
But here's the thing is, I told Bobby this before we had him on the show. I said, make sure you create yourself a Twitter account, not a personal one, an Instagram account, a LinkedIn account, all these different things. You need to create them away from your personal life, because whether you like it or not, you are now thrown into the podcast life. And this isn't like, 20 people that are listening to it. You're talking about over 18,000 people. What you're going to learn.
Ooh.
Yeah. What you're going to learn.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. What you're going to learn is you're going to learn that you're going to get messages in Twitter. You're going to get messages in Instagram, and people are going to reach out to you, and they're going to say, what I heard you say has inspired me to do this, and they'll fill in the blank. I just got off the phone with Bobby yesterday, and I told Bobby about you. Oh
my gosh, did you tell him my story?
No, I didn't tell him your story. I don't repeat it.
I mean, I'm totally cool with it. I'm totally cool with you guys talking about it.
Nope.
Like,
it's not my story to tell. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, not my story to tell. I want it to come from you. I want people for the first time to hear it. I want them to hear it from you. But the thing is, as I said to him, I spoke to this young lady, Elizabeth, on the phone. I said, these are the kind of things that even if I shut the podcast down today, it makes it worth it. Just having folks like you and Bobby be able to express themselves. So you got to create that fake account, so that when you start getting messages, you're going to be like, Nick, you were right. Damn. So,
oh my gosh.
Before I brought you on, we were talking about Starbucks in the studio. Yeah, you
love it or hate it. Love it or hate it.
Wait. Don't ask her yet.
Okay.
Don't answer that yet. Hold on.
Wait. Okay. Cool. So at my desk, I have like tons of Starbucks cups, and like I'm a seasonal Starbucks goer. I'm not a PSL type person. Like, I'm basic white girl, but like not that basic.
Yeah.
So
you like pumpkin
I don't
spice?
do PSL. No, yeah, the pumpkin spice thing. Like, I don't do Uggs. I don't do the pumpkin spice lattes. Like, it's totally not a thing.
You don't do it?
Like the matcha and stuff like that.
Do you have a pair of Uggs?
I have one pair of Uggs that
what color are they?
House. I'm not that girl that like walks around with her Uggs all the time with like their.
Do you have a vest?
Like, yoga pants. Like, that's not me. Okay.
Do you wear yoga pants with a vest?
Do I wear yoga pants at the desk? I do not. I wear professional business attire, sir. I wear professional business attire.
How about when you wear yoga pants, do you wear a vest, like a fuzzy vest and Uggs? Be honest.
No, I do
Be
not.
honest.
And then she has her earbuds in.
I'm going to go through your Instagram. Be honest.
Oh, really? You're going to go through the gram?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there's no Uggs on my gram, okay?
There isn't? Are you sure?
There is.
He will check.
I'm checking right now. I'm actually checking right now.
Lord that there isn't. If there is, I'm about to go through my gram after this and like delete whatever's on there. Like, oh my God, there's probably some like Uggs somewhere, like maybe back in like
if I find one,
2015 or something.
If I find one, I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to you.
I wear them, but I don't take pictures with them.
Yeah.
No. Well, there's no Tide Pods on there either. So that's pretty cool. As we talked about earlier.
That made me die laughing the other day. So what's your feel? What's your take on Starbucks? And I sent you.
I'm so disappointed. Like, I mean, so where I work, I'm relatively close to a Starbucks, which I feel like everybody is within like a walking distance of a Starbucks. First of all, it's convenient. Second of all, it's like super modern. And like, third of all, like they have like every drink made possible. And if you don't like your drink, you can give them back to them. They'll make you a new one.
Right.
Well, where I work, there's plenty of officers that go in there and get drinks from them every single day. And it's like, why am I supporting a business that's not going to support me? Like, why am I giving money to a company that like at any moment can write pig on the side of my drink?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. You know,
like, or refuse my service.
Before you came on, my, Mario and I were having a conversation. I get confused because Mike's not in here. I usually look at his pretty face and then I got to look at Mario. So it throws me off. Yeah, I miss him. It's like, it's kind of like a breakup, it's like that.
Romance is so strong in that room, man.
Oh my God, you have no idea. It smells so funny in here when him and I are in here because it's the pheromone. No, pheromones are women, right?
No, I think pheromones are like, I feel like someone's going to be listening to this and be like, oh my God, let me correct you.
Oh, don't worry. Listen, don't worry. Mike and I we'll get tons of messages from people that are like, you said that word wrong.
So do you want me to start acting like Mike?
God.
Yeah.
You want to start talking like Mike?
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to be a cop, okay?
Yeah.
Like, didn't finish school.
No.
Like, autocorrect is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry if I'm not politically correct all the time.
Yeah, they get mad at me because I don't use your and their correctly. Like, even in the descriptions of our podcast, they're like, it's it's Y-O apostrophe, you are dummy.
Would you like me to hire you to like fix my grammar, please?
Fuck them.
I'm sorry.
Fuck them. So before you came on, I said to Mario, I was like, I'm a diehard Starbucks person. I just sent you a picture of my earbuds that I have, and my case is a Starbucks case. And I'm going to get tons of emails from people now.
Tons of shit.
Yeah, tons of shit I'm going to get. And one, I spent a good amount of money on this fucking case. But
yeah, fuck you. You were so proud. You showed me like, hey, look at my case. Look at my case. It's so. I'm like, come on, man.
My girl case. Oh my God.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Jesus.
He's a little bitch.
All right, settle down.
Look at my.
Hey, white girls aren't like little bitches. We're like strong, independent white women.
No, absolutely. Nick right here, he's a bitch. No, I love my man. I know him about.
Nick, I'm backing you right now.
Thank you.
Listen, we have history. I know Nick, what, 20 years?
20 years.
Yeah. 20 years?
20 years.
Long.
Yeah. So Starbucks. So what I was telling Mario was, I'm a diehard Starbucks person. I used to drink Starbucks 3 times a day. I'm down probably maybe once, if that. It's seriously getting harder and harder to defend them. And I think that the issue is,
I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't think it's a store issue. I think it's a corporate issue. I think it's the CEO of Starbucks needs to come out, and I think they need to say, if you refuse service on anybody, blue, green, red, white, black, it doesn't make a difference. You're going to get fired, period. Then you'll stop having employees who have really good health benefits, probably better than yours and mine, that are going to turn around and be like, that they're going to be like, well, I don't want to lose my health benefits. So I could either suck up my pride and take care of somebody that I really don't care for, or get fired. Just like you and I as law enforcement officers, I can't go to a call for service and be like, I fucking can't stand this person. I'm not going to take care of them. You take care of them no matter what.
I don't like you. Peace out. Deal with your shit on your own. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as much as you'd like to. But listen, we're going to take a break real quick. Hold on, Elizabeth. Just hold on. We're going to take a quick break.
For sure.
Hey, it's Terry
and Claire,
and welcome to Drunk Medical Stories, a podcast where 2 women
who definitely aren't doctors discuss wild medical stories
with the aid of medicinal beverage of the boozy variety.
This podcast is rated explicit for language and adult content.
And we also do recommend a strong stomach, as we will be discussing the occasional graphic medical condition, such as
#assfish.
Don't treat syphilis with malaria malaria.
You will learn why you never go from zero to mango.
#drunkass.
Yes. So if you're interested in two women getting drunk and giggling uncontrollably over medical stories found on Reddit, this is the podcast for you.
So come over to Drunk Medical Stories. Have a laugh, a drink, and you could learn something. And if you would like more content, check us out on our Facebook group, Drunk Medical Stories Podcast, and we're on Twitter at DMS Pod.
In a teaser, you should at least give something away. All I'm going to say is that it involves a frozen fish that went up somebody's rectum, then thawed, and could not come back out. And I just want you to picture that person on their stomach with the tail of a fish sticking out of their rectum. And if that doesn't make you laugh, this podcast probably isn't for you. If it does make you laugh, I highly recommend tuning in.
To Drunk Medical Stories.
All right. We are back from break. Still on the phone. We have Elizabeth on the phone. How you doing?
Good.
Awesome,
Merry
awesome.
Christmas. I know I said that earlier, but I'm like super excited.
You're super
Christmas.
excited
It's gonna
about
be dope this year.
Christmas. Starting to sound like basic white girl.
Yes. Hey, man. You gotta
How many peppermint
embrace
mochas?
what you are.
How many peppermint mochas have you had?
Actually, I haven't had any peppermint mochas. I've been doing the matcha drink because I'm vegan.
Oh.
I know you're like, what? I think we discussed this because you're like, I think you said you were like on keto or whatever,
Yeah,
and I went
yeah.
vegan
Keto.
because of Game Changers on Netflix.
I don't
So,
think I can do vegan. I got to look into it. We'll talk offline, but I don't know. Just the
Yeah,
word
for
vegan,
sure.
just it scares me. I hear vegan and I think about like having to be on the sand and the beach doing yoga and
Hot yoga.
Hey, there's nothing
Hot
wrong with yoga.
No,
Very
no,
good
no,
for your
no, no.
body.
There's nothing wrong with yoga. I mean, I like it with like fruit.
I like yogurt.
I like yogurt too. Like
You like the
blueberry.
yoga pants.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Let me tell you, my ass looks
kryptonite.
great in yoga pants.
I know. When you were wearing them the other day,
And my Uggs.
oh, dude.
Oh my god!
God.
Did you have like an oversized sweatshirt too with a denim jacket and
How
a
did
beanie
you
with like your
know?
Starbucks cup?
Are you stalking me on
How did you know?
on the gram? She's got my gram account.
Yeah, maybe. I think I might have been on your story, but it's
Damn.
not like I'm stalking your
But
story
then-
or whatever.
But yoga pants. Oof. Oh my god. That's my kryptonite. Woof. So we're talking about Starbucks. I mean, I just think I was talking to Mario about this company reached out to me on Instagram. They're pretty cool. They're called Code Coffee of Reno. And they're in Nevada, of course. And they're Leo-owned coffee shop. And
Dope.
yeah. If I ever get out there, I definitely need to come swing by. But like I was saying, I think more mom and pop shops need to open up, or another type of branch of coffee shop that's Leo backed. Because I think Starbucks has just gotten so big that they don't think that they're touchable at this point. I mean, they've had multiple scandals. They had the one where the officer had pig on the side of their Starbucks coffee. And then
Dude, that made me so mad.
yeah. And then Riverside County Sheriff's Department just had 2 officers a couple of days ago refuse service. I mean, it's just enough. It's just enough.
Or even what about the no firearms in the store?
Yeah, there was no firearms. Yeah. And I think Buffalo Wild Wings, actually over here, it was national news where I live, Buffalo Wild Wings. There were a bunch of street crimes guys that came. They had polos on with the department logo, and they had their firearms on, and they were asked by the manager to leave because they have a no firearm policy.
Wow.
I just don't understand that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
I just don't. I mean, that's where we're getting at this point. We just getting to that point.
Well, and that's like, I don't mean to to throw this out here. Like, I've been at movie theaters,
Mm-hmm.
and like now they're checking bags, and they tell me I have to put my firearm away. I'm thinking,
Nope.
didn't they remember that shooting in Colorado? Was it Colorado, a few
Colorado.
years ago?
Yep,
And with the Batman film, and that
You
guy
want
came
me.
in and shot up the movie
You
theater?
want me in there. You want me armed. That's what I tell them.
Exactly.
You want me armed.
You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So
We're gonna get a Mario story. Get excited. Yes. Get excited, Elizabeth. This is gonna be awesome. I love
Elizabeth,
it.
my
Okay.
16-year-old son is in the studio. He's listening too. So when my wife
Oh, hi.
I like how Elizabeth's voice just went down like she was talking to somebody from elementary school.
yeah.
Did you notice that?
Hi, sweetie. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God. She's totally talking to you like a fucking baby.
Yeah. And what do you want for
And what
Christmas?
do you want? Do you like yoga pants too? Do you like tight yoga
Hey,
pants?
we talked about this, Nick. Women bring something different to the table.
They sure
right?
do.
And that's like compassion.
Yes, you do. Yes, you go. Yes, you go. Yes. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we have none. We have none.
No, that's not true. That's
Well,
not
some
true.
of us
Men
don't.
have compassion.
Well,
Just
I
not
mean,
as much
let's
as
be
women,
let's
but
be
it's
honest.
okay. That's different.
Before Mario's story, let's be honest. When I have the choice between a female or a male doctor, I always pick female because I want more compassion. Guy doctors are
That's
just more
true.
of like, hey, listen, bro, it's chlamydia. No?
It's no big deal. Just give me some medicine.
Nobody
It's
else
no
has
big
had
deal.
that. Okay, I just shared too much. All right, on with your story, Mario.
So anyway, we go. She's in labor. My wife's in labor with my 16-year-old, and doctor, I'm in my uniform pants, and doctor's like, "Oh, you're on the job?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's in labor. I'm just,
I fucking hate cops.
I came here from work. Do you have your firearm on you?" I'm like, "Well, obviously you could see it. Oh, you can't have that here." I go,
What?
What are you? Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking? What are you talking about? The doctor's like, "Give it to me."
What?
I go, "Yeah, buddy. Just
Nope.
pop that kid out. Mind your own business."
Yeah.
So
you want to see the gun closer?
yeah. So my wife's in labor. He calls security on me.
What?
Call security. He's like, "You're gonna have to leave." I go, "Yeah, all right, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna happen."
Wow.
So security comes. I'm like, "Get your supervisor." He's like, "Give me your gun." I'm like, "Absolutely not. This is staying on me." "Well, you can't have it." I'm like, "I don't give a shit. It don't matter."
Wow.
So security came. Turns
What do you
out,
mean I can't have it?
yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
So security came, and it's so, it happens that the security supervisor knows one of my sergeants. So he's like, "Listen, we'll secure it. This doctor's being a dick. We'll
Yeah.
secure it. You can have the key, and we're good." So if I didn't know that guy,
That's
there's no way I
ridiculous,
was
man.
giving
You
that
know-
up.
You know, now what I do, Elizabeth, now I know with movie theaters up here, they're doing the same thing. Now I keep it on my person. Like I like conceal it and everything because I know they're not going to search me that way. Like they just do like a bag check or whatever. So when I'm carrying my purse, they can't see it, you know?
Yeah,
He does
it's
have a
just
pretty purse.
frustrating, because and I know it's a controversial topic with like, why do you put your gun in your purse? Why, you should keep it on your person, like this and that. What if someone steals your bag? And it's like, I get it, but like sometimes like I have a back injury, so I can't just, like I can appendix carry, but if I'm sitting there for a long time, it hurts my lower back. So I like to throw it in my purse. Like I should have the option to be able to do that. And just be like in a movie theater, that's like saying like I walk into a restaurant and they're like, like that's just not cool. Like,
That makes me
what
not
the
want to
hell?
go to that movie theater. I don't care even if Star Wars is playing. I wouldn't go see it.
And then, also, I'd rather have my gun and not use it
Then need it, not
than
have
need
it.
it, not have it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, in New York, I carry everywhere.
Yeah.
You have to.
Mhm.
Listen, I'm not going to do anything stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to protect my family and I'm going to protect myself.
Yeah, it's a
And that's it.
It's a retreat weapon. That's what I tell everybody. It's when I carry off duty, it's a retreat weapon. It's for me to get out safely with my family. That's what my weapon is for.
Yeah.
I of course will take down the scumbag.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, I'm going to do the fucking Die Hard thing. Hey, Elizabeth, side note, I have ADHD, so you got to bear with me. Die Hard.
It's okay. I think I might have it too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm like such a spaz.
Yeah. Die Hard, Christmas movie or not?
Oh, don't even. I'm not going into that. That's a topic that like,
You won't answer
because
that?
my man would be like, that he's going to listen to this tonight and he's going to be like, I know it's a
that's
Christmas
a no.
movie.
That's a no.
Like,
that's a no. She's saying no.
Like he's just gonna. I don't want to get into it. It's just, you know what I mean.
her.
Like I don't want to have an argument tonight. It's just not a thing. Like we're doing really good the holidays. Like I don't want to have that argument. He's a vet and like he just I don't want to deal with it. It's not. He would get
this
all upset.
podcast was so good. It just
Elizabeth,
dropped.
I was liking you.
Oh, check listenership. Check the listenership going down.
Jesus. Well, you know what? We have a tradition, Mike and I, and he is not in studio, but I want to carry that tradition. So we're going to play the question game. If you want to be a part, you do. I know you're a huge fan of the question game. That's the other reason. So I have written 3 questions for Detective Mario to ask you, and he has asked 3 questions for me to ask you. We have to ask the questions exactly how they're written on the piece of paper. We will pass each other questions one at a time. We cannot alter the questions. We cannot refuse to do the questions.
Did you write yours in Braille? Because I can't read.
Yeah. I am going to use sign language.
And plus, my questions suck.
Yeah. And that's going to be funny. You know why it took so long to call you? Was because I had to give Mario almost 30 minutes to come up with.
I think it was more than 30 minutes.
Questions. I was being
it was
nice.
It was
I was being
longer
nice.
than that.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to ask her anything that's inappropriate or.
Oh my gosh, dude,
Yeah.
I'm a Leo. Like, I hear the worst of the worst. I've been flipped off by a 4-year-old. Like, it's,
Damn.
yes, that's the way policing's going. And you know that's like a behavioral trait that was learned from a parent.
Yeah. So I am going to pass Mario the first question, and he has to read it. Are you ready? All right.
Yes.
Here we go.
It's fucking stupid, man. You're gonna fucking kill me.
Here we go.
I can't even read your handwriting.
Stop it. You can read it. Stop being a baby.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I hate that. I hate being called sir.
Go, sir.
I'm
Hurry
sorry.
up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah,
The clock is running down.
All right.
Respect thing.
No, I know.
Oh my! Just say the question, damn it. Sorry, Mom.
You're cursing. Your mother's listening to this.
We told her to
I
stop.
know. So, Mom, I'm really sorry that I'm cussing on my show. I know you'd be upset. And Dad, if you're listening, I'm still a lady. I love you both.
She's like, I'm still a lady, Mom and Dad, but fuck it, I'm gonna curse. All right, question 1.
Look, I'm gonna hear about this later, okay?
Question 1. If you're on duty and you shart, do you deal with it or do you keep working?
Wait, say that again?
All right. If you're on duty and you shart,
You know what sharding
you know what
is?
sharting is?
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't ask this. You gotta
Yes,
hear my.
you did ask.
I
it.
asked
It's
it,
your
but,
question.
but he wrote it.
Okay.
No, I didn't. That's not how the game works.
So do you deal with it and keep working?
You gotta go. Okay, so here's the deal with that. You should have like a change of clothes wherever you go. And where I live, we deal with like crazy seasons. So like extra t-shirts, extra underwear, extra socks, all that stuff. So I wouldn't go into a Starbucks. I'd go and walk into a coffee bean.
So you'd go
change really
change.
quick and then grab a tea and walk out.
All right. So Mario's going to hand me his question. I'm super excited.
Stupid questions. I apologize in
It's
advance.
probably not even that stupid. It's like not even that. It's not even that bad.
What 3 things you buy at the store to make the cashier give you a weird look? What 3 things would you buy at the store to make the cashier give you a weird look?
Fucking guy can't even read.
Well,
oh my God, my parents are listening to this podcast. This is so weird.
So I guess that was a good question.
I got to be honest with you, Elizabeth. It took me a while to like understand what he was writing because it was like I was in an Egyptian pyramid trying to read hieroglyphics or whatever it's called.
Listen, I'm a New York City detective.
Dude,
we
holy
write like shit.
That's terrible.
Oh my God. Okay.
3 things.
Oh God. Okay. I'm thinking.
You just tell your mom and dad to mute this when they hear this portion.
Yeah. Mom and dad, like, mute this really quick. Like, go forward like 15 seconds.
Minute
please.
13, 14.
Okay, let's do butt plug, yeast infection medication, and oh my God.
What? Jesus Christ, my 16-year-old is listening to this.
What's another good one? I'm trying to think from like the toy aisle. Oh, like a Barbie doll. Yeah, that's a good one.
What?
Okay, cool.
You go. How the fuck? How the fuck do you go from butt plugs
plug to yeast
to yeast infection cream to a Barbie doll?
What are you doing
You
with
said,
Barbie?
give me a weird look. I'm thinking about walking into Target, okay?
What the fuck are you doing with Barbie?
What is Barbie doing after the yeast infection?
Oh, you know what?
medication?
She's probably buying that crackhead Barbie.
Oh,
Crackhead
yes,
Barbie.
crackhead Barbie.
Okay.
Yes.
Please, Mom and Dad, please don't listen to this. I'm going to hear about this later.
All right.
I cannot believe you said butt plug.
Butt plug was the first answer out of your head.
You had to see. I'm sorry to cut you off, Nick, but you had to see the look on Nick's face when you said butt plug. He looked at me and
my mouth was open. I was like, oh my God.
And my 16-year-old son is listening, just so you know.
Like this innocent little like young cop, like, oh no, like never.
All right, next question from me. Or I'm not from me, from Mario. I don't even know the own rules to my own game.
All right.
Wow.
Question 2. Sausage or hot dogs? I don't know.
I'm
That's all it
vegan.
says. Sausage
But I'm
hot dogs.
vegan.
Okay. All right. I'll switch it up.
No, you can't switch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it.
That's not how the game works.
I'm a fucking guest here. I'm gonna switch it.
All right.
Veggie burger
Oh, Jesus.
or I don't fucking know.
You don't even know any vegan
Oh
food.
my god.
Or broccoli. I don't know. I don't know what vegan is.
Oh my. Okay. Please, does somebody have a computer and Google vegan recipes?
Yeah, but we're going to continue the game while somebody, the 16-year-old that's not doing anything.
Jesus Christ.
All right, give me a question.
He's still looking at me going, Dad, what's a butt plug?
Can we?
Oh my god! I forgot there was a minor in that room.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
No, he's heard it before.
He's trust me.
He's probably using
Oh
one.
my god.
Uncle Nick talks a lot, so.
Oh my god, this is terrible, Mario.
I know. What do you want me to do?
These are
I
horrible.
told you these questions
You're lucky
suck.
Mike's not in studio. Jeez.
Okay,
Mike would not
somebody needs to
approve.
jump on the computer, type in Pinterest, and go to the search bar and type in vegan recipes, please.
Yes, we got the 16-year-old. All right, next question. Which way should toilet paper face?
Up or down?
Under or over?
Over.
Over.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
I like it.
I like it. All right.
Yeah.
My last question for Mario.
I have like 10 other questions and I want to.
Just ask them. I don't even care. It's Christmas
Okay.
time.
Bro, I almost had the same fucking question.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's why we're brothers from another mother.
Fuck. All right. Let me see if I didn't write it down, but I was the last one. All right, ready? If you had a unicorn, what would you name it?
Oh, Steve.
Steve.
Not Steve.
No, not really Steve. Maybe like I thought that was funny. Maybe like Kevin.
Kevin.
I like Kevin.
I like
Yeah.
that. What if it was a girl? Kevina?
Claire.
Claire. All right. All right.
My dog's looking at me like, what the fuck, Mom? My dog's name is Tyler.
Oh, your dog's like butt plugs and Kevin.
Yeah, who's Kevin? And he's coming over and staying.
Yeah. All right. Now,
All right, here's the typical
Detective
question.
Mario's.
This typical stupid question.
Here we go. Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, I dude, come on. You told me to be nice.
I didn't say be nice. I said be funny.
Be funny, but
I'm just waiting for one of them to be funny.
Yeah, why do we have to be nice? Like, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean you have to be nice.
That's what I
No,
told
no,
him.
absolutely.
That's what I
I'm
told
new
him.
at this. I don't know
Sorry,
anything about this.
People are going to be like, oh my God, this woman's such a feminist. They're like, oh, shut up.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen on the job?
Oh,
It's a good question. No?
Are you looking for
Yeah.
approval from me?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean that's not a good question?
Oh, but I can't. But then, like, if I do, then it's going to give away where I work.
No, don't.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I've seen some weird shit.
All right, then take another stupid question.
I've seen a guy like, oh, this is really bad. I saw they like they beat this guy up and they like sodomized him multiple times, but they like left it in, like they used an object and left it in him and tied him up and then threw him out.
What? Ugh.
Yeah, that was weird.
Jesus Christmas.
All right, I guess we can edit that question out.
Yeah, that's Did you guys pull it out?
Yeah, your attorney's probably not gonna be like, that's not cool. Don't do that.
But you know, you got to understand, this is what we see day in and day out.
Did you guys pull it out?
Yeah.
Did you smell it?
I didn't touch it. That's not my job.
Did you
EMS can handle that.
Did they wear gloves?
Wasn't that Bobby's job?
Yeah, that would have been Bobby's job.
Give it to Bobby.
Did it smell
Bobby,
like?
you got this. Cool.
Did it smell like broken dreams?
It was just something you can never unsee.
Hey, I'm looking at these vegan recipes on the computer. This one looks pretty
good. Did you
good.
see the Impossible Burger? It's so good.
Cauliflower tacos with yum sauce.
Hey, doesn't Burger King have
cauliflower barbecue, like they're like barbecue wings, but they're made of cauliflower. Those things are bomb. I just made those the other day.
You're getting so excited about vegan food. These actually look really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Doesn't Burger King have a veggie burger or some shit?
Maybe after the holidays, you and I are gonna have to. We're gonna have to talk because I gotta come off keto soon. So.
Oh my god,
dude! I tried keto. It was hard.
It's hard for a little bit, and then when you drop a ton of weight, then it's like it's good. It's good. I like it.
But what do you do without like bread and like you don't have In-N-Out.
Here we go again.
I forgot about that. I forgot you got some In-N-Out. Oh, that sucks.
Listen, I don't even have White Castle where I am, so neither do you.
What's
actually.
White Castle?
Oh, what?
What? I don't know what White Castle is.
God.
Holy shit!
When we actually get a sponsor on this show, we'll fly you here and.
Oh my god! Yeah. And then you've got to do my thing that we were talking about earlier, because then I want to get that done.
Yeah. We'll save that for January. Yeah. We'll save what we're talking about on. Everybody's gonna be like, "What are they talking about? What are they talking?"
Dude, that would be so dope if I flew out there on the anniversary of that thing that we're going to be talking about.
Yes.
And you did you finished the rest of the thing that we were talking about earlier. Everybody's like, "Why is she using so many pronouns?"
Yeah, I'm fucking sitting here. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
She's talking about a tattoo. Which before we came on, I did a tattoo on 2 tattoos on Mario. So.
Okay, I didn't know if the audience knew that you did tattoos. So that's why I was like that thing with the other thing on that person.
Yeah. And then Mario complained about the 3 that I did on him.
It's a G.
It says it looks like a G.
It does.
After we're done, I'm going to send you a picture of it. You tell me if it looks like a G.
For sure.
All right? Because he's being a little bitch.
It's on my body.
Yeah.
Everybody's being a little bitch in that room.
I know. It's like
it seems like everybody's being a little bitch in the room, but the 16-year-old that's not on the podcast.
I know. He's like, he says 2 words. He's just like, this is him. Yes. No.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas. No.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, he's a good kid. Good kid.
Well, Elizabeth, it's been fantastic having you on the show. You will be back in January when we do Women in Law Enforcement all month long. That's the big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have Tamara on. She's got a book coming out. We're gonna have Elizabeth come on. I think pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
It's no big deal. We're just talking, have a good time.
Yeah, but you know what? 40 minutes flew by really fast. Actually, 44 minutes flew by really fast with us talking on the phone. So I think it's going to be really, really cool. I think it's going to be awesome. I think you're going to be a regular on the show. Get started on that Twitter so that I can plug your Twitter handle in January. So.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I'll jump on that today.
Next time, just don't curse so much, all right?
Yeah, and
I know, dude.
Kidding.
So
Elizabeth's mom and dad.
We
we tried to prepare her and told her that this is not an explicit show. We don't curse at all on this show.
Oh my god,
not at all.
And then the other thing, I mentioned the guy I was dating, so then she's gonna be all up in my dating life, and it's like I
don't think you just opened up a can of worms.
She's gonna be like, who is he? Where does he work? What does he do? Blah 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 blah. How long has he been? many times have you seen him?
You're
This is
welcome.
Matt. I'm like, Mom,
You're welcome.
I'm not bringing him to Christmas yet.
Yeah,
Chill out.
You're welcome.
Honey, when are we gonna meet him?
Hold on. I
Yeah,
got
is he gonna come over?
Hello, Elizabeth. I heard the podcast.
Yes.
Who are you talking to?
I don't like that you are cursing so much on that show.
Are you
You're
talking?
such a decent young lady, and those two boys,
Disgusting.
they're just disgusting.
Honey.
Every other word was F and S. It's disgusting. And
Who-
who's this boy?
Who are you
Who's this
talking?
boy?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to her.
Who?
I'm talking to her right
Oh,
Who
now.
are you
God.
talking to?
I'm talking to Elizabeth right now.
Where is she?
She's not here. She is at home. She
Oh.
was on the podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, that silly radio show that they do. That rollcallroom.com thing.
What the hell is that?
It's like a show. I don't know. She was on it and she was cursing.
On TV?
No! She was on the podcast.
Jesus Christ.
No, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there either?
No, she was cursing and
Oh,
talking about vegan food, that nasty stuff.
I like vegetables.
And there was a minor in the room.
A minor.
A minor.
And she was cursing?
Let me tell you what she said. I don't even think I want to repeat this. She said that she would buy a butt plug.
A butt plug?
No.
Yes.
I didn't know she smoked.
No, it's not a thing that you smoke. You put it in your butt. That's
Oh.
why they call it a butt plug.
Oh, I gotta go to Dr. Weinstein next week. He's
No,
gotta-
you don't go to the doctor to get the butt plug. You go to Target.
Target?
It's next to the yeast infection stuff.
Jesus.
She said it in front of the minor.
Minor? She's got a kid?
No! She's got a boyfriend.
Who's this boyfriend?
He's a vegan.
He's vegan.
Vegan. That means he eats dirt.
No, he's not vegan.
He
Dad, he's
eats
not vegan. I
dirt.
swear, he's not vegan.
He's a meat eater then.
Mom, he does not vegan.
When is he
What
coming
is
for
he?
dinner?
Does he eat meat?
Yeah.
Steak?
Yes.
Pork chops?
Does he have all
Yes.
his teeth?
Yeah.
Does he have all of his teeth, your father wants to know?
Yes.
All of them. Even the molars.
Yes.
Those are the most important
Yes.
ones.
What about his wisdom teeth? Ask her.
Mom.
Ask
Wisdom.
her about the wisdom teeth.
Wisdom teeth?
Yes.
Are they
Dad,
there?
can you stop? This is kind of getting ridiculous.
That's how it's gonna go, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Okay, so my parents don't sound like that. I feel like my mom might be low-key offended because she's younger than what you make her sound. And she's really fucking badass and
So
probably
basically-
will hunt you down.
Basically, it's gonna
So-
go like this. It's gonna go like this. Elizabeth, I listened to those fucking assholes on that podcast.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna-
exactly what she's going to say.
When you
She's like,
fucking-
What the fuck? Nick? What the fuck?
When you fly down there, I'm coming with you. I'm kicking the both of their asses.
Well, Mom, I
Yep.
owe you a big debt of gratitude for passing us on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We will have you on in January. Be safe. Keep in touch. And
Always.
we will be back.
Elizabeth, be safe.
Bye. Merry Christmas, guys.
All right. We are back from break. Mario, wasn't that so cool? Elizabeth's so cool. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
her.
she's cool.
She is so cool. I love her. Can't wait till January, folks. Really, really good interview with her coming up in January. We have Tamara coming on about her book. She's got a pre-order out now. Go on there and look at her pre-order. I think it's number one now. I want to say. I think it's number one pre-order right now, and it's called "Through My Eyes: CSI Memoirs That Haunt the Soul," and it's Tamara Mickelson. So go on there. Don't forget to check out Thin Blue Swine on Instagram. They're awesome. Also on Instagram, go on there and follow. Hold on. Go ahead and follow Coffee Place. Code Coffee Reno. You guys are awesome. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Keep safe and keep your message going. We really appreciate it. Detective Mario, anything for the good of the order before we sign off and hit the streets?
I don't think so. Just thanks for having me. A lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool.
Mike is going to be so upset.
Fuck that dude. Fuck him.
All
Bro.
right.
We could just do a whole episode. I could just go, fuck. Shit. Bro.
Want to thank little Mario for just sitting there breathing into the microphone real heavy, like some creep.
Yep.
And listening to his stomach gurgle every 5 seconds. Yeah, it's real creepy.
Real creepy.
Elizabeth, thank you again for coming on. Elizabeth's mom. Thank you for passing this on to her. It's helping her in ways that you can't even imagine. And I'm sure she'll tell you one day. So thank you for doing that. Folks, we are on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at Roll Call Room. Rollcallroom.com, YouTube. We're now on Pandora. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on every podcast platform that you can get a podcast. You can go on there. And if you can't figure that out, go on rollcallroom.com and go to episodes, and you can actually listen to the episodes on our website. Like it, share it. If you have an iTunes account, please go on there. Leave 5 stars and leave a comment. Don't just leave 5 stars. The comments are really, really important. We're trying to climb the charts on iTunes. So make sure you do that. And of course, folks, be safe out there. Watch out for each other. Have a good holiday. And we'll be releasing another episode probably next week sometime. So be safe out there and take care of each other.
Be safe.
Bye.
5 to 1, baby. 1 in 5. No one here gets out alive now. You get yours.
Oh, one last thing, folks. Don't forget on Drunk Medical Stories, I did a guest spot on there. It's going to drop tonight at midnight, Sunday. Sunday the 15th. So technically the 16th. Drunk Medical Stories. I was on a guest host. I was a guest host on there with Terry. Check it out. It's really, really funny. All right. Peace.
They got the guns, but we got the numbers. Gonna win, yeah, we're taking over. Come on!